Right, let's go. I'm so excited for this episode. But first of all, first question. Who would win in a fight? Mahoraga or Goku?
I did not expect you to say Goku.
Because, like, we started talking about this a little bit before the pod, me and Mizu, because Mizu doesn't think Mahoraga would win. I think the nuance there is because Mahoraga constantly adapts. So Aku might have
Right.
like some what's it called? Like I think he would have a bit of trouble dealing with someone who's constantly adapting. But I think he'd find it endlessly fun as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say he'd definitely enjoy the fight, wouldn't he? But ultimately, I think he would just finish him off with probably a spirit bomb or something. Like, I think I could definitely confidently say he would
No,
kill him with a spirit bomb.
that was what we've seen Maharaga's regeneration,
Yeah,
and
but it's not
it,
like he's not like he can study. It's not like he's done a spirit bomb once and then he's going to do it a second time. It's just a one and done.
Yeah,
You
see,
Yeah,
know.
that's
yeah,
a
but
good
that's the
point.
thing
Yeah, that's a good
because
point. Yeah, that's a good
because
point.
as we see, because we've seen Sukuna obviously defeat Mahoraga with one attack. So it's like as long as you hit him with something that will just completely annihilate him in one go, which Goku could easily do, you know, there you go. It's not a problem done. But the the nuance really is in Goku personally,
Yeah.
because we know what he's like. He's dropped the ball in a fight one too many times because he enjoys the fight, and as you said, he would enjoy fighting Marga way too much. He would exhaust every option he had before to the point where it's like, oh, there's nothing I can do that could defeat him at this point.
I think, yeah, thinking about that, because it's like how Lazy just said about him using the spirit bomb. I think there'd be a point where Goku would be like, right, I'm going to stop you there so I can do another one to see how you avoid that.
hmm
Goku would probably end up using Mahoraga as a training dummy.
Yeah.
I
There's no chance of it being like a Gogeta or Vegito. Is it just purely Goku
Yeah,
on
just
his own?
purely Goku. I
Right.
think I don't know why I feel it would be along the lines of Sukuna versus Mahoraga. Only Goku isn't as violent as Sukuna.
Yeah.
Like, you know how
Well, I was
Sukuna
gonna say
just kinda, like, reveled in everything that Mahoraga was throwing at him?
I was just gonna say, speaking of Island Part, I could see him doing like maybe the whole Super Saiyan 3 Wrath of the Dragon going straight through the chest of him or something.
Yeah.
I
I
don't think
think
I don't think that would cut it. Like, I feel like it'd definitely have to be like a Kamehameha or something like something because like if you think of
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Cell,
summons
like
the
yeah.
sun.
Cell could obviously regenerate. It has to be something that would just wipe every trace of him
Yeah,
off.
to kill every
Basically,
kill every single atom and cell.
yeah. Which I'm not even sure. Like, I don't. I don't think a spirit. I don't think a spirit bomb would do it. I think it would have to be a Kamehameha because I think the thing with the spirit bomb is that like because you can physically stop it or hold it.
yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, remember, let's not forget, Spirit Bomb is uniquely a move that Mahoraga would actually have experience dealing with. It uses soul energy and soul and positive energy from everyone on Earth. It would actually be like, hey, I recognize that taste. It's a
well,
curse energy.
well,
Why does it smell like deer?
well, I'm not so sure about that because it's like because from what I understand, Maharaga's like adaptability resets every time it's summoned. Am I right in that? I mean, because you guys have obviously read further than I
Well,
have, so you'd know.
I'd probably get corrected in comments or whatever, but I was under the understanding that Mahoraga was pretty much a mirror. So, like, well, in a sense, like a mirror. So basically, as soon as he's summoned, whatever you throw at him or her, sorry, is it a her? I don't know.
It.
Um,
It's a-
It's a him, I believe it is.
all right, okay. Um, they he just basically whatever he receives, he bounce back and he learns from. So I don't think it's necessarily. It might be like a little bit of muscle memory, I suppose, but he's just like he'll just turn up blank slate. He doesn't really have a thought in his head where he's like, "Oh, I remember this." He just acts on instinct
yeah,
and
but I
just
mean, like,
reflects what's thrown at him.
because I don't. It's like if he fought somebody, uh, and adapted to something that they did. What I'm saying is like if he was then obviously what the summoning thing failed, and then he was summoned again another time later and fought the same person, he would then have to readapt to that. That's what I'm saying.
That's a
I
good question, that, because I don't think that kind of comes up. Not that I can remember, anyway.
Yeah, I don't think he
Um,
comes up.
well, no,
although
because he I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. As far as I can tell, he never fights the same person twice.
no. Um, although it does make me laugh because it makes me think of that scene in Dragon Ball Z Broly where he's like, where Vegeta goes, "He's learning as he fights," which I still think's a stupid sentence. I was
Yeah.
like, everybody learns as they fight. You
Well,
strategize. I don't know
well,
why that's
yeah.
such a
doing that.
shock.
The sort of thing is that like, oh, because Broly's supposed to be very, very inexperienced. He's like he's strong, but has no like fighting tact. He's just a wild animal. So the fact that he was like
Yeah.
quickly picking up on shit as the fight is going, it's like, oh, Vegeta's more shocked at how fast he's learning, not the fact that he is learning.
So I just the thought of like you're fighting you're fighting a grizzly bear and you're like punching away and he goes, "Oh my god, he's got a revolver! Oh my god, he knows how to load it! He's doing all the gun checks, what the fuck?"
You know, just about
He's even got a gun license.
you're bare hand wrestling a fucking grizzly bear, and you're just standing in awe as it's loading every shot into this
Yeah.
revolver, not even
This
attempting to
time-
run. You just seem so impressed that you just let the bear load this revolver and fucking shoot you.
Hey, he has got the right to bear arms.
Ha! Tish. And on that, welcome everybody to the podcast. The podcast where we talk about life, gaming, geeking, and anime, apparently. We've got quite a biggish episode for you. I say biggish, it's no bigger than what we usually do. That's what she said. So today we're obviously we've got our anime to talk about. We've got the last episode of Invincible. We've got the very last episode of My Hero Academia. We've got Daemons on the Shadow Realm, if people have caught up, and possibly Rooster Fighter. But we've also today got a JJK tournament. And by that, what we're doing is we're taking the best fights in JJK from the anime so far, and we are putting them against each other and deciding which one out of the series so far is the best fight. Because we decided we didn't have enough hate off JJK fans just yet. So, with that said, how is everybody?
Tired.
Tired. Has it been a long week for you and the new Baba?
Yes, I've pretty much tried to take at least a day or two off, like every week. Then this one's been a full week, so it's
Off
taken
work
it
or the
all.
Baba?
Work.
Have you booked a holiday with your Baba? Just like, sorry, I can't work today.
Yeah.
Clean your own nappy.
You gotta get
Oh,
someone to
no.
cover.
Baba's great, but it's work that's getting in the way.
So, few things to talk about before we dive into our anime quickly. The Kagurabachi trailer dropped. Has anybody watched that?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
What do we think?
What do you mean no?
He hasn't watched it.
Dude, it's like a minute and a half.
Yeah, it's like fucking hell. Can you not spare a minute and a half of staring at Renamon pics to fucking
Well-
watch the trailer?
We'll give him a pass because he has actually watched the JJK fights for this, so he's watched something.
It's like, oh.
I
I've not even read Kagurabachi and I still bothered to watch the trailer.
But
a busy week.
This was like 2 weeks ago.
It has been a busy week.
that's going to be his catchphrase now. But anyway, I'm quite excited for the anime. Like, the trailer looks insane, and I've read the Kagurabachi manga from day zero, like from the meme days, and the fact that it's being directed by the guy who did the Rock Lee versus Gara fight is mind-blowing.
Wow, yeah.
Because it turns out the Kagurabachi mangaka is a big fan of Naruto, which kind of shows in his artwork, actually, and loves that fight in particular. So that's madness. And I honestly can't wait for you guys to see it. in anime form because the manga itself lives up to the hype. It really honestly does.
Which is kind of crazy because the whole hype of it at the beginning was a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a massive meme for ages. Where it's just like, oh my god, this is like 2 chapters in, and like, oh my god, it's the best manga ever. You know, everyone was just like
Oh,
blowing it out of
yeah.
proportion.
I do feel this is going to be the next one up, like, it's gonna be there with JJK and Demon Slayer, that level.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Interesting.
hopefully this podcast is, like, still around when it starts because it's gonna be a treat because, the only thing is I will admit, like, the first arc, Retro probably, might agree with me because he's read that. Um, I think it's really good, but it is a bit slow. But when it kicks in, like, the best bits is the fights, especially if you read it, like, especially if you read it in the manga. Some of the way he draws his shit is fucking insane. So I'm excited for
Good at
that.
doing intensity. He's really good at doing intensity.
Oh, yeah.
That's one
And
thing.
there's an arc at the moment that's kind of like, they've kinda done like a hidden inventory arc where, you know how, like, they go, with, JJK, how they went back into Gojo's past? They kinda do that in Kagurabachi, and that has been some of the best shit I've read so far.
Well,
It's really good.
it seems to be becoming a shonen trope now. It's like, oh, we're gonna do a small arc where we sort of explore like the sensei's backstory,
Yeah,
yeah, and like their childhood friend dies,
but
which
but we have to make it epic as fuck.
Mhm.
Shouldn't
Um,
play settle for. There's got to be a reason why the sensei is a badass.
Well,
yeah.
true, but does anyone get crushed by a boulder?
Spoilers.
Uh,
I'm gonna say technically yes.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yes. I'm gonna say technically yes. You'll know it when you get there, which probably won't be for another fucking 5 years. But,
hmm. My
Does
bet would
the
be to spoil it.
yeah.
does the main character have weights carrying around weights on him at all as well?
I'm just gonna leave that silent.
No.
But no, honestly, I can't
We've
wait
had a
for it
very
to.
Doctor. I feel like we've
Hmm?
just had a very Doctor Who moment there because
Yeah.
we've just got spoilers and now we've just got silence shall fall when the question is asked.
Is there a tournament arc? Is it?
Funnily, no.
Oh, u- usually they kind of shove that out after in like the second season.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't wait for you guys to see that because it's not as hype as like I was for Dan the Dan, but I'm still like excited for you guys to see it because I know, like, Lazy, you will really enjoy the action. You'll think, yeah, I know it's up your street, and
Yeah.
Mizu, the amount of swords in that manga, you're gonna absolutely love it as well. You're gonna be adding to your collection.
Do you reckon it'll be one of those where we watch it and then I go back and read the manga? I love it
Yes,
that much.
yes.
See that?
Read.
I've actually
Mm.
started collecting the Kagurabachi manga. We've got 3 volumes so far. Um, is there anything? Oh yeah, there is something else to talk about as well, very briefly, and then we'll jump straight into our anime. Has anybody, well, not you, Retro, you don't see anything. Has have
I'm sorry, I'm blind. I am this podcast gourmet.
you are our Matt Murdock. Has anybody seen that trailer for, is it called Stuart Fails the Universe or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stranger Fails the Multiverse or something like that. Yeah,
I know its name, and yet I've not seen it.
yeah. To be
So
honest, I don't know anyone who's going to because it's such a.
What? I did
I remember
yeah.
hearing about it a while ago and thinking,
Oh, right.
what are you like? Because like obviously the milking the Big Bang Theory for everything that it's worth. You know, we've obviously had young Sheldon, and now we're getting a spin off of young Sheldon about his older brother and his first marriage. And it's like, okay, so is that as far down the rabbit hole goes? No, but now we've got to get all like the fucking C tier characters from the Big Bang
Mm,
Theory and give them their own show.
It's such a bizarre concept, and I don't know why
so bizarre.
I don't know why the Big Bang Theory needs a cinematic universe. I don't
I
understand.
think
Like,
I think
don't
they just used to think, "Oh, do you remember when we used to get all that money? Yeah, I miss those
yeah.
days. Let's try and
Yeah.
milk that cow even more."
I'm surprised there's that much milk in that fucking cow. Cause like,
Yes.
don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, so did
Yeah.
I.
I
I did
mean,
love Big Bang.
we can relate. We're 4 nerds, but, like, I know that'll be a shock to many people,
What?
but, like, love the
Oh,
idea of
we're four. I feel like we're more for outer nerds than we are inner nerds. Because I know the inner nerds were pissed off with, Big Bang Theory. Because it's like
yeah.
this is just like the very fringes of nerd culture. Like this is dipping your toe in it, kind of shit.
But
Uh,
but, like, the last few seasons of, like, Big Bang Theory were just kinda dull and just spinning the wheels till it ended, and, like, when they decided they were gonna do Young Sheldon, I'm like, "Why? What mysteries about Sheldon did we need?"
Honestly, because I've been watching it, it's quite good. To be fair,
Yeah, no, I have heard
it,
it's quite good. Not enough for me to watch it, though.
no. Honestly, it is. Honestly, it is. Honestly, it's worth a watch. The kid who plays him is brilliant. You know, he's got like the mannerisms of fuck, what's it? What was it? Who's the guy who
Jim
plays Sheldon?
Parsons.
Yeah, yeah.
Jim
Thank you.
Parsons.
Yeah, he's got his mannerisms down to a T. It's brilliant.
But
Although you do get to a certain point, like halfway through it all, where it's like you obviously realise that he's hit puberty, and he can't quite do it anymore.
um, I just I'll give it I'm gonna give it a go because, to be honest, from the trailer, it does kinda look like a unique premise, but the fact that it's, like, connected to the bi it just boggles my mind. I don't know why we need anything more from the Big Bang
The
Theory.
crazy thing to me is that it's not just like a multiverse thing of like, oh, Big Bang Theory. It's also the fact that like other other properties are in it. 'Cause I mean, I know it's obviously it's a show about a comic book store owner, but then it's like to actually see someone actually see Mister Freeze in one
Yeah,
shot, which I'm like depresses the fuck out of me because we've only had like two of them live action Mister Freeze. One was Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then the other one was in Gotham, which was like, it was okay, but like, no. It's like, this is the closest I'm getting. Ugh.
um, right then, with that weirdness out the way, shall we just crack on with the anime?
What shall we talk about first?
That's a question
Crack
because
on.
we have the My Hero Academia final episode. We have Daemons of the Shadow Realm, Rooster Fighter, and the last episode of Invincible. So, which one would you guys like to dive into first?
Hmm.
Shall we get more out of the way?
Get what?
Oh, the last episode of My Hero was called More.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
more.
More.
We want more.
Yeah, we'll dive into that one. We'll dive into that one
Yeah.
first because I'll tell you what, it was a breath of fresh air, like diving back into My Hero after watching My Hero Vigilantes. Like that definitely was a was it palate cleanser? Because
Yeah.
fucking Christ, it's like, oh, thank God, back to normal, actual good shit.
Mhm.
Even if although I'm disappointed it was only like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be because
Yeah,
it is only one bonus chapter that Horikoshi did for the final volume of the show. So I mean, he did sort of expand on it a little bit more, but not that much.
the I like, it's one of those things like in any media and especially in manga and anime. I do like watching, I do like seeing them older. And I do like seeing like one of my favorite things about watching them was seeing how they look as 25-year-olds and how much their styles have changed and how they look as young adults. The only thing is like I hate Lemillion's hair. I fucking can't stand the pompadour. He looks like a twat. Like
No,
everyone, like to be honest, even Sun Eater. Sun Eater looks like a fucking Dementor. Like what the fuck is he wearing?
I don't know. I kind of like it. I think
Well,
I think the one who has the worst haircut is probably Todoroki. Like nobody likes Todoroki's haircut in this.
It's just a bog standard haircut.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing because like there seems to be a running joke that like anime protagonists once the series ends and like they get like a sequel series or whatever, they get horrible haircuts. It's like look at Naruto. Like Naruto as an adult has like such a mid haircut compared to how he used to do.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I think was it spoiler alert, Ichigo gets the same problem.
I didn't see any problem with that, although it did make me laugh when they're having the meal together, and he's sat there eating, and he's like, and they're asking, "Oh, what are you gonna do?" And he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna cook." Or what was it? Or I'm gonna make. What was it he does? He wants to make
Yeah,
chopsticks or
yeah,
something.
no, he's like handcrafting like bowls and chopsticks or something. Like,
And it's like, I
it's,
love the idea of like, you know what? I'm struggling to find a personality. I
well,
know what will help: making chopsticks.
well, that's it because you always have like the was it, oh like the guy is popular in high school, but that's he just kind of rides on that, and then you realize when he finishes high school that he actually has no personality. I mean, to be fair, like he kind of after the whole his whole personality was trauma for most of his life.
There's,
You gotta kind of cut him some slack.
Oh, it's so funny watching My Hero and then going to like Rooster Fighter because KG's voiced by Endeavor, and
Yeah.
there's an episode of Rooster Fighter where he's shouting for Sarah, his sister, and I thought, fuck me, wouldn't it be so funny if he just started shouting Shoto?
Shout out!
Shoto, sorry, wrong show. There's
Ooh.
there's an uncomfortable bit where Lemillion is they're going like Ochako's set up this sort of like meet the kids and like, you know, they're fuck ups but not really, make them happy, make them like feel important. And then he climbs up that tree and he's just like waving his butt at everybody, which I was like,
I mean, to be fair, this was a guy who was like constantly stripping off in front of people before.
yeah,
Yeah, like
fair.
Yeah,
I'm
nothing wrong with
surprised
that.
he's not on a list. Well, a list that isn't like number one heroes.
There's a bit where there's a bit where the kid like there's one kid who's a bit nervous and Ochaku flies him up and he shoots something in his arse, and it just made me laugh because he was like, "No one's made me feel that way." All I could think
Oh,
of him going, all I could think of was, "No one's made me feel that way since sleepaway camp." I mean, never mind. How are you doing, little freak?
oh, if a Chaco grabbed me, I'd definitely be squirting things.
um, a lot of this is centered on Ochaku and sort of like her survivor's guilt, I want to say. Because I do like the fact that she's decided because of what's happened with Toga that she's going to try and help other people and other kids who feel that way, that they don't have what would be considered a good looking power, and, you know, help them out. And a lot of people I've seen online have an issue with sort of Toga being the through the blood. And a lot of people have gone like, "Oh, Horikoshi took that literally, like, Toga's blood is actually controlling Ochaku or talking to her like an actual ghost." And I personally don't see that. Say that I take that as the metaphor, and Ochaku says, "Oh, it must be her blood to justify why she's seen her."
Well, it's
And
sorry, sorry to cut you off, but
um,
it's true, there is a precedent for it because with like All for One, All for One sees like the ghosts of the people whose quirks he's stolen because like there's like basically quirk factors carry more than just like the ability. There's like a bit of the person in them. So I think considering that obviously she transferred her ability through, transferred blood through her ability, it's like, well, I think that, I think Toga sort of being there as like sort of being there in her mind kind of makes sense in a lot of ways.
because I saw it as like, because she's so focused on trying to um what's the word? She's trying so hard to correct the wrongs that happened with Toga that she's not living her life.
Mm.
And then when when she sees Deku and she gets some fanny flutters, she starts feeling guilty, like, oh well, Toga never got to
Yeah.
have that, so I can't have that. And then
Mhm.
Toga's like, "You go get that dick, girl. I give you the pass. Go get it."
You got Deku. It's just like I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I'm gonna fuck it up because being a teacher, and like now I've got an Iron Man suit. I can suddenly get some.
I love the I love the when he's driving in Bakugo's car. He's for some reason Bakugo has that big fucking beanbag in the back of the car. They're just keep swallowing Deku, which is fucking hilarious. Because I kept saying like, because he turned around to him and said, "What's this in the back of the car?" And all I could think of is Bakugo turning around. That was it. That was it. That's my backseat banging beanbag chair for when I pork your mum on weekends. And then it's just, like I said, Deku disappearing into that beanbag, and it was kind of like, Deku's like, "Someone help, this metaphor for my relevance is getting a bit enthusiastic."
Having not seen the episode, all I can think of is Bakugo in the car, and you've got that old friggin' Deltarune meme, driving in my car right after a beer.
I do like how the episode ends, because I like the fact that Ochako's kind of like, "Oh shit, I didn't speak to him. I don't know when I'm going to see him again." And then Deku turns up at the end of the episode and goes, "Oh, Chaco." And I love that feeling that they captured of like when you think about your crush and then they finally turn up to speak to you, and it's that like heart skip a beat moment. And then I was ever so fucking angry to the point I threw my remote at the TV when they didn't fucking kiss. All they did was hold hands. I was like,
Yeah, because he's into Bakugo.
oh shit, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's funny as shit that they're just like all these like Deku Bakugo things have just been put to rest now.
I think that's kind of cute, to be honest. I think it was kind of cute that Bakugo was trying to like invite him into his agency, and Deku completely fucking missed it. And it's like Bakugo got friend zoned, hard. He's like, "No, sorry, I like her. I like him short, brunette, and can make me float." But all in all, I think it was quite a emotional send off. Although I would like a sequel series where we see them this age. I
6
think that
seasons
would
in
be
a
really
movie.
cool. Yeah, there's 8 seasons in a movie. So
No, I want
Supremacy,
6 more seasons. More.
I want to be as long as One Piece, man.
Supremacy.
Yeah.
I want my hero.
Supremacy.
I want my One Piece.
Well, to be fair, I think we're getting one of those things. We're getting the fucking live action series apparently at some point.
God knows when that's happening, and I dread to think what they're gonna do with it. If they do as well as what they've done with the can't fucking speak now. The One Piece live action, then I'll be happy. Right. Does anybody have anything else to say about My Hero? More. Does anybody have any more?
No,
There was one other thing, like
More.
there was one other thing because I'm sure they announced like some other like little one shot project. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I think
what
it's
it was.
about Eri.
Yeah.
And about like, yeah, I think it's some slice of life shit where she's like, "I can play a guitar now." Bling, ding, 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 ding.
Yay.
Yeah.
I don't-
It's gonna be
I now
don't-
sing through my trauma. Like most
That's it.
singers.
So
Really
all her songs are just going to be about trauma. It's just going to be like those songs you slit your wrist to.
Was it one of her songs is oddly titled "The Man with the Plague Mask Touched Me."
That's dark.
I could go
The Plague
darker.
Doctor.
So, what should we talk about next? The last episode of Invincible on theme, or Daemons, or chickens?
Chicken.
Do we want to talk about cockfighting? Which one, guys?
Yeah. Go on then.
Oh, we're talking about cockfighting.
Because mine's going to be very short with Rooster Fighter because unfortunately I've not watched any more of it. I have pretty much dropped that.
Yeah.
It was strange because, like, at the start, 1 minute I'm enjoying it, like delicious KFC, and then the next it's just Asda's frozen smart price shit.
I
You
see
know
what
what I mean?
you did
Like,
there.
Yeah.
I
I don't know why.
I
I just couldn't click that play button.
No.
All right.
I know, I get you. I get you.
you.
Because I think I was 3 episodes behind this morning, and I pressed start on, I think, fucking hell, what was I on? Drugs, apparently. I was on episode 7, and I started it, and I didn't even get to the open credits, and I was like, "Can I watch something else?"
Yeah, to be honest, like I said, it was great the first episode, but the premise got old very quickly. Like I was kind of losing it like after the third episode, because that whole like little mini arc with the like, oh, he's a friendly demon, and
Oh,
so that
yeah.
like that was just fucking losing me. I mean, it's pulled me back in a little bit with the last couple of episodes, with his brother being introduced and stuff like that. And because I feel like we're kind of now getting towards the whole point of this show.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
just it's not just cock of the week thing anymore. you know. Um, so I'm gonna stick with it a bit longer. But the problem is as well is I don't actually know
He's gonna
how.
stick with that cock a bit longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride it a bit longer, see if it gets back up again.
Hey.
Can it stay hard? Can it stay hard? I'll find out. But no,
Can I
it's
keep it coming?
the problem I'm finding is like because I don't know actually how long the season is going to be because
12.
is it 12? Because I've not
I'm
not
sure
seen
it's
Probably just
12. I've read somewhere it's
couldn't
12 because I was like, "How long can I torture
like
myself for?"
Yourself,
twelve
you're doomed
inches.
yourself. You're in for
Yeah.
another 1,000 episodes.
yeah. I'm hoping it is 12 because like it's paced like it's 24.
It's paced like,
Fuck that, innit?
look at it, and it's like, "Oh, I've just found out Rooster Fighter rivals One Piece and dropped."
Yeah, so it's just like
Thing
it-
is,
it-
though, is it's like I've got loads of notes, but it's like the problem is like I'll watch the episodes, and by the time we come to this pod, I've completely fucking forgot what's happened. The only thing I
Is it?
remember is like we said about there's those couple of episodes, that mini arc with the good demon, and like I honest to God thought they crossed over with Family Guy because I was like, why is Joe Swanson in this fucking anime? Because he sounds like Joe, he sounds like Patrick Warburton as well. And then oh, what was it now? Like I was just but again, like nothing he did interested me. And like the fact that he was a good demon didn't fucking interest me neither.
no.
Final fight of this, the final fight of the entire series, is against Peter Griffin.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Ba-dum-bum.
I'm shocked that we haven't seen sort of demon with like balls for a chin.
Also,
Yeah.
well, the other thing
I've
is,
also
like, the
re-
other thing that oh, sorry. Go.
Like something else. Is Rooster Fighter. I'm wondering if they tried to go with another name and they've had to settle for Rooster Fighter. Because I've just realized that this is a show about Kung Fu chickens. They're now wondering, is this Kung Fu chicken about to become Kentucky Fried Chicken? Is the KFC about to become KFC?
The
It's
the-
weird because I feel like they've kind of banked quite a bit on this show because like I was surprised because I remember seeing like
Why?
merchandise and stuff for the show before it even came out. Like there were fucking Funko Pops of it and everything, and I'm
what the
like, is it?
fuck?
Yeah, yeah. It's like really? It's like
Even Togan Anki doesn't have that much faith in its own IP.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
I mean,
It's got more faith in its boobs than it has in the show.
I
It's like-
think Disney seems to be like kind of making this push to try and have more anime on this. Is like they've got season 2 and only season 2 of JJK. They've got the first 100 episodes of Naruto on there now, which I discovered the other day. Obviously, they have all of Bleach.
Well, yeah, everyone is trying to beat Crunchyroll because
Yeah.
Crunchyroll's killing itself. But
Well, it's kind of
but
what
the-
happens when you run uncontested. Isn't it?
yeah, and you start killing all other anime piracy websites.
Yeah.
But the only other thing I wanted to say about like Rooster Fighter was like, why is it all the humans in it that we deal with all look like hentai perverts? They all look like those weird I'm sure there's Gigot talked about it. There's a style of like hentai where it's ugly men trying to bang attractive women, and that's every time we see a new like person who is supposed to be like learning about, they all just look like dirty perverts. It just seems to be the style of the show. Like we've got to make a dirty pervert feel better.
I don't know. I don't think it's just a Japanese thing.
So I think it's safe to say we're probably dropping Rooster Fighter because we've lost all comedic value with that show now.
I
There's
mean,
only
it's,
so many cock jokes you can make.
Yes.
it's like it's honestly, I can't think they don't seem to be able to go one episode as well without Keiji trying to fuck something.
Yeah.
It's just-
Go.
which
There's
honestly is-
there is a bit from the latest episode that made me laugh is when because they introduced two new chickens which turns out to be Keiji's dad and half brother, which I was like, oh, we're getting into drama now. I wish I could. And they go to
my
follow
brain short circuited. Then I thought you were talking about the same character. He's a father and he's half brother.
this. But
I mean,
they
Please, that.
the chickens, they probably are.
they find some like humans that actually turn out to be devils and go to chase them down. But what made me laugh is they were like covertly trying to follow this bad guy to his lair. But as they're running, they're clucking as loud as fucking possible. And then they're like, oh my God, how did he know? I was like, because you've been bocking the entire fucking run, you dickhead. Fucking morons. Anyway, fucking done with that. I hope they turn into a KFC bucket.
Now
So-
we're all about Popeyes now, don't you know?
So, we have Invincible and Daemons to talk about. So which ones do you want to talk about now before we start our tournament?
Annoyingly, with Daemons and Shadow Realm, was it because I started watching it dubbed, and then they decided, now you know what, we're going to delete the dub. So I'm a couple of episodes behind on that. So I think I've only seen up to episode 4.
Right. Okay.
Supremacy.
Which is like I'm hoping the dub comes back soon because I do want to watch this show. Because like, what was it? It was kind of losing me after like episodes 2 and 3 because it was just kind of like okay, yeah, we'll look at the wonders of the modern world. Let's get on with it now. But it's like 4 was actually stuff's happening now. Let's get back into it.
Supremacy.
So we'll talk about 3 and 4, which I'm happy to talk about because I'll fully admit like 5 and 6 are like they do like finally kick into gear.
Yeah.
But
I'm up to date with it.
woo! Oh, so you're like all the
Yeah.
way up to episode 6 as well with me.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
enjoying this. Like, but it's weird. It's like I've just been like casually watching it, and not really like fully enjoying. But like, I have actually enjoyed like being excited to watch the next episode of this. But I don't know why. Like, there's nothing particular that is proper standout for me. I'm just like, I'm just enjoying watching it.
I think it's
The
'cause
answer is left supremacy.
yes.
You know what? It's only just occurred to me now why you kept saying that. It's like, are you trying to do a political podcast here? Like, why is he doing this? What the fuck is he on about?
I think this shows like it's definitely a slow burn. It's like I think that's why I've stuck around because I'm familiar with Full Metal Alchemist, and I think the way this show is set up is like because we don't get any answers. We don't know like because one of the issues I had was like I don't know who we're supposed to be fighting against. I don't know who the antagonist is. I don't even know what the set of his story is, but I think that's the point. Is kind of like you're just thrown in the deep end, and there's something. Well, for me anyway, I feel like there's something pulling me to keep watching it. There's something that gnaws in the back of your head, like you will get the answers. Fuck knows when, but you will get the answers.
Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. It does have very sort of similar vibes to
Although
Full
I
Metal
was
Alchemist.
getting a bit drained with the sort of like was it Yuru's kind of being like aerial and like, oh, that's a thing, light switches, and he's like so excited like he's so excited to discover all this stuff, and I just kept giggling. I'm like, I can't wait for him to discover internet porn. And it doing the whole quagmire mean like, Euro, where have you been for a week? I discovered that internet porn left. There's a lot of you in that.
There's a lot of categories as well. They even have something called brother sister.
I'm pretty
oh,
sure
okay,
we
what's this?
become billionaires on your OnlyFans alone left.
What's this incest that I've been seeing a lot of?
I gotta be careful. That's banned here now.
Was it? Speaking of which, there's a bit in episode 4
talking about Rooster Fighter again?
Yeah. No. Um, there's a bit in episode 4. I think it's episode 4. I'm trying to find it. Yeah. There's a bit in episode 4 where, like, he's trying to find out where his sister is, where Asa is, and like get some answers. And left and right, like I can't remember how they do it, but they censor and they turn into those weird golden furry forms. Like they go Super Saiyan for a split second and like teleport towards her. And they go into the parking lot, and you got the guy with the anglerfish. And then Asa walks out, and I just thought it was so fucking funny because I kind of like Asa. And all I could think of was like, "Oh my god, it's your fit sister! I mean, your bangable sister! I mean, your tiny piece it's your sister is here! I wanna smash your sister, Yuru."
The thing is also like I'm so fucking slow. I know this, but like it only occurred to me. It only occurred to me at that point that all the Daemons come in pairs.
Fuck my life.
Yeah, I said I'm fucking slow as shit.
The,
Because the thing is, like, because we've always seen those two, which obviously are a pair, but like you kind of led to think, like, oh, that's special. Like he has
yeah.
two of them, but then then I think back,
Wow.
and it's like, oh no, there's the woman and the horse. There's the, they've also got the anglerfish and the turtle thing, and then it occurred to me like, oh no, it's the turtle and the
And then,
it's
And
the
the
turtle
hare.
it's the turtle and the hare, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
don't know,
fucking shit myself
but
when that rabbit turned up and started fighting. I'm like, "Fuck me, Megumi's rabbit's here, run!"
yeah, like, what is it with rabbits that can kick ass? I mean, it's
I
like we've got
know.
Megumi's rabbits, we've got this one, we've got Mirko. You know, it's just like they're on a rabbit kick at the minute.
Supremacy.
I find it so strange because it made me think like because when they were all chatting, like Japanese, I hope somebody can correct me because I only know everything. I only know Japanese culture through anime. They always have the weirdest nicknames, like the fact that he thinks he's giving him sass by going in like calling him Mr. Big Brother, and it's like, is that the smartest name you can come up with? The fact I find that really weird because he always got like, was it like Bakugo goes, oh, was it fuck you, Icy Heart, and it's like. Can you not come up with a fucking better nickname? Can you not just call him Bipolar Paul or something?
I think it's just like it's kind of disrespectful to not remember the names properly or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because obviously you remember with Bakugo, like he never refers to anybody by their actual name.
I like I said, I think
There's just this image now of Bakugo now sitting there with a notepad going, trying to figure out what names to go with. Like he freaking sits there for a week, like, what should I call him? What should I call him? Should I call him thermometer? No, no, no. Should I call him red light, blue light? No, no, no. I know. Icy Heart. Yeah. Yeah, Icy Heart. I'll call that prick Icy Heart. Yeah.
I
And then just out the left field with just got freaking Jagger just going, really? Really, bruh?
You know, I think it would-
I like
I
the
think-
idea that Bakugo's been sat there all night thinking up of fucking names to call him, and then when he turns up, he goes, "Yeah, fuck you, Icy Heart," and he's like, "Fucking damn it!"
I think the funniest thing that Class 1A could have done is if they did exactly the same thing that Deku did, and all the names that he's been calling them, if they just used that as their hero names as well. Like Todoroki's like, yes, I'm the hero, Icy Heart.
Yeah. Anyway, Daemons. Like I said, I think don't want to go into it for spoilers for Mizu, but like episode 5 and 6 are definitely where it like. Do you agree, Laser? Like episode 5 and 6 is where it definitely kicks into gear. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of interesting stuff, and every episode that has Asa in, I'm sure that's the name, Asa. Oh my god, I am falling in love with this character more and more. I like she might be on my waifu list at some point. I am falling in love with this character. She is adorable as fuck, and I'm hoping she's not a secret villain. I will be ever so upset.
She is very funny, like a lot of them are. But what I can't always imagine about this show is what I don't understand. Sorry, is everyone just looking past and forgetting what they did? Like
Yes!
all of these came in to a village and just slaughtered
Yeah.
a whole village, killed them all, and no one said anything about it
Well,
again.
because this is the thing, because like we're kind of sort of led to believe that the villagers were in the wrong or something for like keeping them imprisoned or something like that, and we're like, whatever they were doing was apparently was like something was off about it. So this is
Well,
like Drago was
yeah.
saying earlier, like, we don't really know who the villain is here.
Well,
You
it's
know?
funny.
Yeah,
It's funny you say that, Lazy
potentially.
Beats, because
Again,
I had. It's funny you say that, Lazy Beats, because I literally had a note that was like, Gabby is kind of badass. Totally forgetting she slaughtered a village full of people, though.
Yeah, like, come on, like, there's no, like, trial before, like, slot it's just like they've gone in
Well,
there and just killed them all like a bunch of
well,
ice
because
agents.
I like Gabby as well. I like the whole gobble gobble thing. But then, like, when
Oh,
she's
yeah.
wiping everybody out, I'm kind of like, oh, she's so badass. She killed someone's mom in front of them
Yeah. He's
in a
just a kid
brutal
herself.
fashion. Sorry, what did you say,
well,
Lazy?
it's this is gonna
She's just a
be
kid herself.
Yeah.
Well, I do love the whole gobble
I
gobble.
do love it.
Got
I
rid of
like
it.
it. I like it. I was it when I was going to watch it in sub. I was thinking like, oh shit, because I love the way the English the dub actress goes gobble, and I thought, oh, that's not going to be the same in sub. It's the same in sub. It's fucking
Yeah.
brilliant.
it's the thing
Oh,
with it's the thing to do with the person who created it. They're very good at building this. Here's this terrible tragedy that somebody's done. We're just gonna move past it and show you the humanity in it, and show you the humanity in that person, and like they're forced into a situation where there is no out. And bear in mind, while I haven't seen the anime, I do recall a good chunk of the. I do recall a good chunk of the small start of the manga that I was able to read ages ago, and they're very good at these secrets. They're very good. They're going to be a reason. It's going to be a terrible reason, and it's going to just make Gabby not as bad as it is, but definitely one of those like, oh no.
I like the idea of what you said there. Like this mangaka has like someone that's like, oh, I've committed genocide. I've literally wiped out a small village, but oh, he told a clever pun, and isn't he a joker? Completely forget that. That's fine.
there's a reason why we've got so much trauma.
Yeah, but the animation on this show as well, like especially these 5 and 6 are like incredible. Like they just like I feel like the episode gets animated better and better. The only thing is, as much as I love Left, I kind of wish they were differently designed. I don't like the way Right is designed, and I know I'll get a
Yeah, I
lot of
was
hate
gonna
for that.
say they do look a bit clunky at sometimes,
Yeah,
especially in the face and the eyes, but every time I see Left and Right, I just think they look like Street Fighter characters.
yeah,
Yeah, they do
yeah,
a bit. Yeah.
yeah, they do.
Like, I could see them coming in as, like, bonus characters in the next Street Fighter or
Mm.
something.
I don't know if this is true. I do not know if this is true, but whilst I was reading it, there was a lot of interviews about. There was a lot of interviews that they were having with the author, and I don't know if this is right. This could be just I'm pulling stuff from out my ass from friggin' nowhere. I'm like cross wiring with some other interview, but I think they did say that for this they did kind of go like concept of having the duos going on. They did have a sort of idea of okay, if with a fighting game style thing, here's a central design. How would I split it into these two characters?
Yeah,
So that and whatnot. So I very much think it is like that's intentional, if only for them to kind of you know.
It's just like it's like Pokemon, isn't it? And like, here's Pluzel and Meenan.
yeah. I do feel I'm getting that sense that it's a bit like a warped version of Pokemon. Um, but do we have anything else we want to say on Daemons?
Yeah, I do. I have one thing
Go
'cause
on.
I've been meaning to say this for a bit, but I fucking love the opening for the show.
Another one?
Um,
That's 2.
um, I'm I'm not keen
I
on
like
it.
it too. I agree.
No, I really like it.
No, I'm not. I don't know why when the opening comes on, I kind of just switch off or I skip it. I'm just not digging it.
It just
Tells
makes
you
me
to be
think.
no doubt.
Thinks very much of like like the early 2000s like openings. Like it definitely
Yeah.
has like the same vibes as like the Full Metal Alchemist openings.
I'm gonna get fucking hate for this, but I actually prefer the Rooster Fighter one over this.
Yeah, you definitely are gonna you definitely are gonna get a lot of hate for that. From me.
Yeah,
Hey.
from you. We're gonna fight. We're gonna fight
Hey,
after this pod.
if you prefer cocks over left and right, then that's just you, dude.
Yeah. I'm living my truth.
You
all
do
right?
you.
I'm living my truth. I like big muscular cocks. All right.
You do you, bro. You do you.
Yeah, I'm a bit. I don't know. I don't think the OP's like terrible. It's just I don't know. It's a bit too. I don't know what the word is. It's a bit too quiet for me. Like, like if you compare this to something like ISO, the JJK opening, yeah, it's quite
Yeah, yeah.
muted.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
Yeah,
like I said,
I get
nothing
yeah.
wrong with it. It's just not my. It's not my thing. I just
yeah,
thought
I can kind of get like it isn't as hype as
I
something like his.
I like an OP that's like down 3 cans of Red Bull and 2 lines of Coke.
Yeah,
So
I
like
get
Death Note opening too.
Yeah. White people. Shall we move on to Invincible now?
Sure.
And then we can get on to our tournament, because I'm not excited for it at all.
I can't believe it took us this long to finally get to this last episode of Invincible.
I know everybody's bloody talked about it now, but like, we'll get there eventually.
We've got to do it. We've got to do it.
You got to do it. I was so
Would it come on?
confused.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I was so confused with the start of this goddamn episode because
Oh yeah.
like Invincible is fucking terrified to timestamp anything. Like when Thrag turns up and just like renovates an entire city, I was like, oh shit, this is happening now.
Yeah.
And then it was so confusing because it took me a while to realize, oh no, Mark's imagining that.
Yeah.
Because I was also waiting for, was it when Thrag was like, like demolishing the entire city to just go to Cecil shitting himself. Like Cecil staring at a table, just going like, yeah, maybe I should have fucking killed Conquest.
Oh god, fucking idiot. But I know what you mean with the timestamps because they did it with like looking back in the past with Nolan, didn't it? When he was
Yeah.
like a bit younger. Because it took me a while to be like, oh fuck, right, all right, that's Nolan. All right, well, we're in the past. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because
it
the
does- it
character designs don't change neither, other than
that's it.
other than Thaddeus that was like, I'm either beard or I'm not.
Yeah. They just need some kind of like employee. Hello, my name is.
Yeah.
Like little name
it's
tag on them.
It's like people give the MCU a load of shit when they say like, "Oh, here's Egypt, 2014" or some shit like that. It's like, no, but we fucking need that shit.
Yeah, we need that.
We do.
I mean, I know
guess
in a
because
show
they
where
can-
characters can live for 1,000 fucking years, that sometimes it's
Yeah.
a bit irrelevant, but still,
That's what I was gonna
you
say.
know.
Like, it's gonna get messy, and they start going into the years because they can live for so long. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
it'd
know,
still
it's
be
leaving
nice
it
so that I'd
vague.
know what age or century this was
Yeah.
happening in.
You know, who,
rather
what,
than
where, when,
like,
and why.
yeah, because otherwise I'm gonna think it's just, oh, it's happening at the same time as like,
I know.
like, was it Omni-Man's deciding to like penetrate a planet? I don't know what the fuck's going on.
No, that's not like the same as Rick having sex with a planet in Rick and Morty or anything.
I thought you were talking about me then. I was like, you were outing me. I
I was
was
like, wait a
fucking
minute, no.
terrified.
He's gonna.
I was like, I have done no such thing.
Oh, I should have led with Rick and Morty.
It's his phone as he slides the phone away from him with a message from that he's ignoring from Jupiter.
I like it. Yeah. I got with Uranus.
It's
I was
Uranus.
like,
He
I-
got with the
I was
Uranus.
I was about to message my missus and just been like, right, something's going to come out about me now. I need you to trust me.
I didn't fuck that planet.
We were friends. I don't know Mercury that well. But,
Or, look,
Rings of Saturn,
damn it.
Rich.
it definitely wasn't a dwarf planet. Oh god.
was it if
Anyway, we'll leave it there.
my name ain't on no files, man. But the It was I kinda like this episode of the sort of like it at first I liked it, the whole bait and switch. He turns up and, like, he thinks, like, because when he's sat with Debbie and it did make me laugh when Debbie turns around and says, like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, what was it? Mark turns around and says, "Oh, yeah, I'm fine," because I would have loved it to just smash cut to him being opened up and Conquest searching through him like he's looking at the bottom of his purse. Yeah, it's like, "Yeah, you were fine, Mark, definitely fine." And then when Thrag turns up behind her and rips her head off,
Oh
that
yeah.
first one, I actually jumped scared. I was like, "Oh my fucking god, you've killed Debbie, you
Yeah. You
bastard."
bastard. Literally got that down. No joke. I've wrote that down. You killed Debbie, you bastard.
But then, I won't lie, like, the fact that he was in his imagination, after a bit, I did find it, like I knew what they were doing,
Yeah.
and I did think it was effective, but there was a part of me that was thinking, like, "We're doing this too much now."
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it
There was
happens
too
like
many
4 or
times.
5 times or something, doesn't it, throughout the episode? Uh, which is like,
Well, I say it be I say this like it's friggin' and narratively, it would be interesting if they intensified it to and basically, like, everyone's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And it's just he has a full blown breakdown because of it. And that would at least with how many times they were doing it, that would at least make sense.
mm. Well, there's one thing as well that kind of bugs me a bit with this episode, because I know obviously the whole thing is meant to be muted and somber, and obviously show that Mark has PTSD from this war. Although it's
Mm,
like it was that
Mm.
quick. I was
yeah,
like, was this really a war?
yeah,
Fucking hell, I feel like
Yeah.
the war in Naruto lasted longer.
yeah.
That's it.
The only part that I felt like it was a war, quotations war, was like when he healed after the conquest fight and they came down to that planet where they helped
Oh,
out for like
Yeah,
yeah.
1 minute. Apart from that, it was just like team up fights, wasn't it, in space
that's
in
it.
Yeah.
in parts. Like,
It's
it wasn't really warring.
no.
It was just
I
just
mean,
a group of
because it
people,
all happened off screen.
just a
Yeah.
bunch of gangs
Yeah.
fighting each other basically, isn't it? Like
Yeah. But,
the west side and the east side have got beef.
but the thing that was bugging me is the fact that, like, because they obviously focus on that, they don't address the sort of elephant in the room when he has that scene where he's talking to Cecil, and it's like, the way I imagine that going was like, "Hey, Cecil, you'll never guess who I ran into.
Yeah, yeah,
Let
yeah.
me show you. Let me show you what he did to me."
Yeah, a lot of people pointed that out. And it's like Cecil sat on his fucking, like, on his high horse, like, "Well, you fucked us all." I'm like, "No, motherfucker.
Well,
Listen,
to
you
be
Rick
fair,
Sanchez wannabe motherfucker."
does he even have an inkling that Cecil was behind that? Because he's
No.
No,
obviously
he
he
doesn't
might have
address
just
it at
thought,
all.
yeah.
To
Which is
to be
No,
fair to
Cecil doesn't address it to Mark, do you
no.
mean?
no, no, well,
Yeah.
neither addresses it to the other. Neither one says like, "Oh yeah, Conquest got
Well,
out,"
well,
I was like,
Mark
"Wore me
doesn't
like
know
a
that he
glove."
took him, did he? Am I right in thinking that Mark doesn't even know that Cecil took him, or did he know
Well, yeah,
that? I
because
can't remember.
he thought he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got no idea about Cecil taking him. That's what I mean.
And
Like he
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
have
I
yeah,
an
think to
inkling
be
to
fair,
think he
Mark's
was
got more
behind it. Do
I
you know what I
think
mean?
Mark's got more thing on his mind, like,
Yeah.
super powered Hitler about to turn up on his fucking doorstep.
I think Mark just thinks that, because he's the village from he's been able to do the unbelievable healing.
Yeah.
Little
Mm.
little does he know he's had a bit of help in the background. Cecil nursing him back to full health.
It's like,
Well,
turns to Cecil, "Did you scoop his organs in too?"
But I
well,
guess
that's because like, I don't know, because I think it just comes down to because Mark is a bit dense at
Yeah.
times, and it's just
yeah.
like because obviously, like he would have known Cecil would probably dealt with the cleanup after a fight with Conquest, and it's just like
Yeah.
I think a smart person could probably put two and two together and think, oh yeah, hey, this guy's not dead. Last person he saw him was
Bloody
Cecil.
wait, Cecil in the graveyard
Yeah.
Yeah.
with Conquest. What happened?
Yeah, there's a part with Cecil where he's talking to Nolan on I think it's like yeah, it's where he smashed Mark into that mountain and gave that, that famous meme of like, "Think, Mark." And I kind of like the back and forth that they had because Cecil had every right. Like, motherfucker, you killed thousands of people. Like,
Mhm.
you have no right to sort of just like waltz in. It's not just going to be a simple of like, like, "I'm sorry." The guy from South Park, "We're sorry. We're
We're
sorry."
sorry.
Yeah, it's
We're
not going to
sorry.
work. But then when Nolan turns around and says like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back up into space to," I think it's to look for Viltrum or to do whatever, and I was kinda like, "You know what? As much as everybody hates Nolan, like, fully deserved, he's worked hard for the hate, he's earned every penny of this fucking hate. I think it'd be better if he stayed on the planet, considering that he's the only one that can, like, go toe to toe with Thrag. I think staying on the planet would be better, like, Mark's proven that, he can't stay in one piece. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mark's over here being a Duplo kit.
yeah, just I think it'd be safer if, like, just stay the fuck still till they've gone.
We'll keep all the help we can get, even if it's this twat.
There's going back to like Mark's PTSD. There's a part in this episode, and oh my god, it aggravated me, and I was like, this is actually a pretty solid episode, and this one part just fucking took me out, fucking
All
angered
right.
me. It goes to college, and for one, I completely forgot about William. I completely forgot he had a gay friend in college. Completely forgot this friend exists with a
Now back to
boyfriend.
Will and Grace.
Sorry?
Now returning back to Will and Grace.
Well, it's been he's been pretty much, he's been absent for this entire
Yeah,
season, hasn't he?
I think last season as well, because I don't remember him last season. But there's a point where Mark's having an issue, and then like he's trying to process, like, and his boyfriend turns around and says, "Oh, he's trying to process what happened out there," and William goes, "How do you know?" It's
Oh,
like, I've
yeah.
seen that look before, and oh my god, I knew the line that was gonna be what was gonna come, like, "Where? In the mirror." I fucking Oh my god, I fucking
Yeah.
hate. Because at the same time, I'm like, when William turns around and goes, like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "Read cues, you dumb cunt."
Yeah.
My fucking god, your boyfriend got turned into a monster, went through some traumatic shit. Why do you fucking think he relates? Good god!
Yeah. It's like the dude is still 90% Terminator.
Yeah,
And it's just like, "Oh, he's fine now."
yeah.
We don't talk about it anymore.
The thing that angered me so much is because to me, it was like such an out of character moment because like William is so about his boyfriend. Me saying this when I've completely forgot he was in the show, but like, like he was quite caring from him from what I remember. And like for him to go like, "I don't understand how you know." Like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And then I hated that when he stares like into camera and goes, "In the mirror." Like, do you think this is gonna win you awards? Like, oh god, I hated it.
Speaking of side characters, though, for it, I feel like they have created such a wide cast now in the show,
Yeah.
and it is really good. But yeah, it has focused heavily on like the main characters that we've almost forgot everyone else around it. Like, what we've completely forgot about. Oh, who is it? The robot guy and the other one who's got stuck on the other planet. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monster
they've,
Girl and
they've
Robot.
mentioned they've
I
mentioned them, haven't they, a little bit? But
Yeah,
that's
so
about it.
they're still trying to save them
Bring them
from
back.
from the
Yeah, because I
alternate
mean,
universe.
Cecil's trying to create that the portal, innit?
Mhm.
That's one part in the episode,
yeah,
but
my memory's so piss poor because when it started with Cecil and that doctor opening a portal, I'm like, "What the fuck are we doing? Why are we here?" And then it opened up and I went, "Oh shit, yeah."
yeah, like
Was it fucking iRobot and bloody Jailbait still stuck in a different parallel universe?
yeah.
To be fair, from what I know of the comics, this stuff does pay off later. But yeah, it's like
Does.
stay tuned.
Yeah.
There's a line in it as well to the end where Cecil's like, "Oh, seems like you kicked the hornet's nest without killing without killing all the bugs." And I'm like, "Cheers, didn't feel guilty enough, Like, thanks for that, Cecil. By the way, how long did you keep Conquest?"
I still find that weird, the whole thing about them blowing up Viltrum like that, because it's like, what did it really accomplish?
It just angered them.
I mean, I know that the whole point was like, oh, we're trying to demoralize them by blowing up like this graveyard that they're obviously obsessed with, but still, it's just like you didn't actually kill anybody.
No.
You
Yeah.
didn't solve anything. There.
it's just some very like spiteful thing to do in it. In a way, it's
Yeah.
just like he's just come against some bully who can't beat up, and he's like, you know what?
It's
Then I'll blow up your car.
yeah.
Like you love your fancy shiny brand new car. Well, here you go. Boom.
I mean, it's
Have a whole
such
carton of
a
cigarettes.
it's such an out of pocket thing because it's the kind of thing you think the villain does, like Frieza.
Yeah.
Like I could have seen Frag doing it, or
Yeah.
something like, but not like Nolan and the Mark. He's like, yeah, fuck it, let's just blow up a
Yeah.
planet. Why not?
That seems like the next logical step.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know,
me, J.K. Simmons, and Optimus Prime are going to wreck this planet.
the I think the episode ends on quite a tense note when Thrag does turn up, and like it's actually him, and I do kind of feel for Mark at that point because I was like, yeah, you're kind of strong armed into just letting him come and fuck everybody, really.
Oh yeah, I think he did have to make that kind of actual adult decision there,
Yeah,
didn't he? Because
because
Well,
he didn't have a
it's one of them.
choice.
It's an impossible choice, isn't it? It's like
Impossible. Yeah.
because you're either like, oh, fuck us all up now, or fuck us all up in the
yeah,
future.
it's kind of like there was
Do you
no,
care?
there was no way around. There's no way around it, to be honest. It's like you already know you can't beat this guy, so even if you say no, you're done for. He'll
Yeah.
take what he wants, to be honest.
And with the benefit of time, you don't know how things might play out. You might end up finding a new friend who comes in and just goes like, "Oh yeah, no, a bottomite problem. Don't worry, I got the perfect thing for it. It's a gas. I'm an exterminator," and whatnot. Or
Don't know why he's
maybe
Scottish.
later on you'll get. Or maybe later on you'll just get like a couple of the new generation Voltramites. It's like, do you know what? He's got good music, but I'm not a fan of this new Freddie Mercury.
There's one thing though that's come out of this episode, and I find it fucking hilarious. It's just like people's like theories about the Viltrumites on Earth, and then finding
Yeah.
it because like this is more fun than Yoru finding out about all the wonders of like
Oh,
modern day
yeah.
society. But all the Viltrumites are just, it's like Frag, have you heard about cigarettes? I'm up to 3 packs a day. They're amazing. I was like, they have motorcycles, Frag. Can we go ride motorcycles? And I just found out about this thing called Big Booty Latinas. Like, oh my god.
General Frag.
You've
General
just
Frag,
got
please,
that one.
please.
You've just got that one Voltramite in the corner turning into Bortus from the Orville. Just 500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes.
Smoke.
I discovered that internet porn, Thrag.
Smoke.
So
One of them walks out with a miracle body pillow.
You smoking yet?
do we have anything else to say on Invincible, or shall we crack on with our tournament?
Just one last thing.
Go on.
Because there's a sort of fan theory. 'Cause you know how like when they announce like the new season's coming, they always do like a little short, and it'll show like Mark talking to somebody in a diner or
Yeah.
something. The fan theory is that like it's going to be Mark talking to Frag, but Frag is like getting off his shift at Burger King. Which honestly, like they have to do that. Like even if it makes no sense, they have to do it.
Yes, I know. I think that. Oh god, that'd be so fucking funny. Working with
I know
Deku.
one of the things. I know one of the things that the community keeps pulling up is Kind Quest. Is this idea
I'm
of
not
like
lonely
if
anymore, Mark.
legit. Yeah, that's actually one of the repeated lines. Is like
I have a WhatsApp group, Mark.
Conquest. Yeah, and he's just there like
I'm
I
so
make
lonely.
a good apple pie, Mark.
What were you going to say, Lazy?
You're alone.
I know I love his Conquest line, innit? Where he's like, I'm so lonely. I love it that it's Negan, though. Negan's voice, he's just brilliant. He just always plays the same kind of character in every single show I've seen.
Who is it?
You know, of The Walking Dead, he's known for like playing Negan. You know, the one with the bat with the barbed wire.
Of course,
That's
yeah,
Isn't he?
yeah.
Isn't he in The Boys as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the guy who's the
Because as you said it only just clocked to me.
Yeah. He's got that ghost that the butcher talks to. It's him.
Yeah, not just that, but he's also the dad. Oh, he's also the dad for Sam and Dean out of Supernatural.
Oh, right.
Which
Um,
is also a cool callback because on the one of the boys episodes where they went to that house, with all the Hollywood comedians in, they're both there, the
oh
Supernatural
yeah,
boys. So
yeah,
it was
yeah.
it was a good
All three of them. All three of them.
yeah.
The other guy in the robe. He's the angel. That's Misha Collins. He plays the angel Castiel. So it's just one big. It's just supernatural. And we're finished.
Yeah.
Reunion.
Now we're gonna become
Yeah.
superheroes instead. Next one's gonna be just freaking. What's the next line? Is super normals.
Oh, yeah. But, I'll say one last thing for it. I don't think it'll do this. I don't think it'll do this for the Invincibles, but I God to hope they don't do some kind of Avengers Endgame where they end up creating some time machine to go back into the past to somehow correct and do something to
No, no, no,
defrag.
no. That no.
Oh, thank God.
Um,
Yeah, because like it's kind of crazy because like we're still very far off
much.
the end
Yeah.
Oh,
of the
brilliant!
comic.
I love Invincibles, so I'm very happy to hear that. Like,
No, there's been a
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I do just wish that like I don't like absolutely despise the animation, but I do wish it was just slightly better.
Yeah, yeah, I do enjoy it though because I feel like it's different compared to obviously our normal anime made in
Yeah,
Japan
I
and
mean,
so
it's
on.
kind of
So,
hard. It's kind of hard to go from something like Culling Games, which is like a masterclass in animation,
yeah,
to to this shit.
open
You
world.
know,
That's
I
just
can
like
still enjoy it for what it is because it's
yeah,
different,
no, no,
different.
I'm not like a snob about it, but it's just like it's a bit like because they're on at the same time. It's just a bit of
uh,
whiplash. It's like,
Yeah, but I do feel like you can definitely tell. Obviously, the storytelling is always completely different to a Japanese storytelling, isn't it? Like
that's
mm,
also
they have more of the
yeah. I wouldn't
drama
say so
and
much this
the problem, the conflict, the resolution instead of
much as the
yeah,
I wouldn't say so much as the story and narrative. I'd say more it's the areas and the culture that they are in. Because Japanese have always been like,
yeah,
no matter what the story is, a story. Doesn't matter how you present it, mature thing, draw it, make it, paint it, friggin' act it out. Do whatever you want. Even do an interpretive dance. We'll still take it seriously. Whereas obviously over here in the Western world, we're still having to fight off friggin' the friggin' 70% of those up above who still sat there going, it's cartoons, it's for the 5-year-old. What do you mean he just pulled it and tested it out and
yeah,
made him
yeah.
into a balloon animal?
Shall we get on to our tournament now?
tournament arc.
Tournament.
Woo!
Right. So we're like, this is the main event now. So what we're gonna do? Hang on, let me start this again because I can turn this into a TikTok. What is the best fight in JJK? We're gonna set them up tournament style and decide which one is the best fight from all 3 seasons. So I think ranking these fights, and I think a lot of our decisions will come down to animation, choreography, and I'll say impact on the story.
Right.
Like, or we can be a bit loose with that. Impact on how it, how it impacted the story going forward, or just how much it impacted you. Like, you remember it the most. Which one was more memorable? I'd say.
And what about the tingles? How many tingles you got while
Yes.
watching it?
Which is more hard?
Did you get hard? Did you get hard watching any of these fights?
No, we're not going back to cockfighting.
Yes, yes, we will. It's my thing, damn it! Don't kink
Maybe a
shame
little.
me. Don't kink shame me, motherfucker. So we have 8 fights lined up. I've randomized them, so the
God
guys
damn.
don't even know. So the guys don't even know which fights are matched with which. So, are we ready for the first lineup, the first match?
Okay,
Round
so is it
one.
gonna be like one fight versus another fight? We've got to pick out of them
Yes,
those two.
we
Right,
got to.
perfect. Cool, cool.
Yeah, so I'll give you 2 fights from the series, and then out of them, we're going to decide which
What
one
the
of those
categories
fights is the
again?
better fight.
Awesome.
Bloodshed.
Oh no, what you said? Impact.
Oh yeah, sorry. Choreography,
Oh,
animation, and impact. We can be a bit loosey goosey with any of them, but like I said, if you think about them to help you decide.
yeah, yeah. Good.
So Sorry. So the first one, Megami versus Reggie against Yuji versus Amos Yi. No, sorry. Sorry, that's a different fight.
Versus who? Oh, did you not? Oh, did you not
A
hear see that
5-minute
video?
interlude.
There's a. Okay, yeah. So, okay, someone played Delirious. There's no, very recently there was a UG cosplayer and spent he beat the shit out of this guy called you're right. Yeah, yeah, got you.
Uh,
yeah. Oh, so you remember?
Yeah,
I know now.
For those of us,
Yeah,
on- for those of our audience members who
Yeah,
don't know
I
and have missed it, a UG cosplayer found a suspected PDF.
No, actual.
They
no,
confirmed
he's
that.
He was a convicted
A
arsehole.
convicted PDF.
Yeah,
A
he's a
convicted
horrible
PDF,
person.
and
And this UG cosplayer black flashed him into a fucking domain expansion. So I'll do the actual list now. Sorry, I just couldn't resist. I was waiting on that.
That's brilliant. Well done.
So the first round is Megumi versus Reggie
Yep.
against Yuta versus Ghetto from Jujutsu Kaisen 0,
Ah, the Zero movie.
which I think is already kind of a tough one to go to, like, to do our first match.
Mm.
You see, the Yuta and Ghetto one's interesting because that was pretty much like, if you go off the manga, that was pretty much the start of the series.
Yeah. And it's movie. Obviously, to be fair, all JJK episodes sometimes are movie level quality, aren't they? So
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
have
leaning
that
more
over it.
towards the Megumi versus Reggie one because the Yuta Ghetto fight, while it is interesting and there is a cool spectacle for it, it's it's more of a bit of a a bit more of a run around whilst Yuta trying to figure shit out and pull himself up by his bootstraps to deal with Ghetto, and Ghetto's just kind of like throwing shit at him until finally Yuta pulls out the whole
his
a
girlfriend,
girlfriend not a girlfriend, girlfriend not a girlfriend, the curve mark blur, yeah,
ex-girlfriend. I
and
choose you.
friggin' just mollywops the fucker. But while with Megami and Reggie, there's a lot more at play. It's a lot more complex. From the start, you've got obviously big group, the slow divide, the slow divide and shredding of all of them, and then them two themselves actually fighting. But you've got that whole tactics thing coming out. They don't know what each other one can do, even if they tell them what they can do. You've got Reggie's unique power of friggin', all these receipts, pulling out all these receipts and claiming on them. And I mean, and obviously Megumi's got all the different shadow shikigamis to
Yeah,
pull upon. And it's never as simple as I'm just gonna throw everything I can at you until you fall over. There's like, as Reggie immediately points out and completely changed the thing. Here's a stay at the Epstein Mansion. Oh, I'm now fully healed, but I've also got cured from eating human flesh. Wait a minute. Here's a receipt for my medical bill.
I think on that respect, like, because I think saying that, like, if you go off just sheer choreography, I think the Megumi and Reggie fight
Yeah.
is probably the standout one because, like, it has that bit where, like, at the end of the fight where they go to walk each other, like, they're at the end of the pool, walk up to each other, and then that rotoscope throwing fucking hands is just, it's unreal. So yeah, I'm trying to remember the Yuta and Ghetto one off the top of my head
Yeah,
because I think
Yeah,
that
it's
was
quite hard. The unfortunate thing is that I think, to a certain degree, as it's Megami versus Reggie does have a bit more recency bias, but also the fact that because like JJK, like animation wise, was obviously good in season one. Let's was it the movie? The movie's good, but like with season 2 and 3 is where they've really like stepped it up, and like especially even more so with this last season. Like, oh my god, it's just been fucking crazy, fucking crazy. It's like every fight, even like every little minor fight, is really good.
and honestly, it honestly could have been included in this. So yeah.
Well, to be honest, we've got quite a lot from just like even just season 3 on this list. But so right, I'll ask you, lazy. Which one do you think should win this round?
Yeah, I know it is like very close recently viewed, but I think it has to be Megami versus Reggie.
Yeah.
Mm,
Retro.
I feel kind of bad, but I'm gonna go with Biggie Me versus Reggie, mainly because it's like that was back right at the start. They were getting the money together. They were quite.
Yeah.
I mean, they still got good animation there, but it was definitely not like what we're getting now, and not as fully, not as fully flowing as we got here, which makes it so much more memorable. So
Yeah.
Megami and Reggie.
Not to mention
Um.
it's the movie, isn't it? So it's kinda like the last 10, 15 minutes, and then that's it, it's over,
Yeah.
so it is quite, you know, quick backflash.
Um. Mizu. I don't. I'm guessing you feel the same.
Yeah, I mean, it is unfortunate, again, because it's like I do quite like the Ita versus Geto. This is why I kind of brought it up when we were picking these. Also, just to kind of like give some love to like the earlier bits of it. Um, Also, because also really like Gato as a character, and this is like one of the only times we ever actually see him as himself, and
Yeah,
not not piloted by
Yeah.
a brain. you know, but yeah, come on, it's Megami versus
Oh.
Veggie. Like like Mega is it's such a well done fight and works on so many levels, and there's so many strategic things that go on in that fight. It's just like no, it clears it by a mile.
true. I think if you think purely on like, oh, say like I'm just gonna go on YouTube and watch a quick one of the fights, I probably wouldn't look at the Yuta versus Geto one. That would be
No,
at the bottom of the list
there's
of
definitely
remembering fights as
there's
well.
definitely a lot better ones, and honestly, the more memorable fight from Zero is probably Gojo versus
Oh,
Miguel.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
um. Yeah. To be honest, like I'm going to agree. And say because I think it's not to me. It's not just even recency bias. It's again down to the choreography and the animation because, like I've just said, that whole rotoscope bit was fucking insane. So right, round 2, we have Sukuna versus Mahoraga up against Yuji, Todo, and
Ooh.
Mahito. You see, I keep getting this mixed up with the Hanami one for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I think this is quite clear
well,
cut for me. I don't know if it's the same for
I
you
feel
guys.
like this is clear cut for me as
Like,
well.
I love the UG Todo fight versus Mahito, but come on. When I think season
Yeah,
2 now, I think definitely Sukuna versus Mahoraga is just like, it's just at the top of the mountain, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like
mm.
so memorable, and it's just unbelievable as well, in it. Like when
yeah,
we first watched that, we're like, "Holy fucking shit!" We felt so sorry for these Mappa animators.
yeah. Because the
Like,
thing is, though, is like they add so much from the manga as well, and they just like it was almost like someone just like off you go, like play around, do whatever you fucking want with this
yeah,
fight.
because it's a lot
Like
shorter in it in the manga.
the like I said, the Maharaga and sorry, the Yuji, Todo, and Mahito is a
Really,
really
really
good
good.
one. The only thing is I don't remember a lot
Him
of
for
that.
so long. It does go
The
Well,
on
only
for
bit
so long, and
well, yeah, because you obviously start off with Yuji, he was fighting by himself, and
Yeah,
like the bar jumps in, and obviously the bar gets wasted, and then it's just like and then Toto jumps in, and there's a long that's fine, and they go
it's
outside,
and then back
yeah.
together, and then
so
separate again, and
it's
then last
it's
second to separate, and Toto does the whole feint of pretending to clap to get to let him land the last hit on, and then you've just got
Yeah.
that weird abstract bollocks with the wolves and stuff.
Then Total
yeah,
clapping cheeks together.
I do like that wolves bit where he's like, like he's
We see a rabbit not kick ass.
looming over Mahito.
Yeah,
Sorry?
the only time we don't see a rabbit kick ass.
Yeah. But I like the fact that like Yuji is sort of stood over Mahito and like, yeah, squirm you little bitch,
Yeah,
run from me.
and that face
Um,
and everything. Well,
but again, it doesn't hold a candle to Sukuna and Mahoraga because the other thing as well is I'm biased anyway because Sukuna is one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character of JJK
I've
entirely.
got to. I feel
So
I'm annoyed with myself that I've got to specify this. We think he's a really cool character. We still know he's an irredeemable monster.
yeah, I just love the fact it kind of makes me think of Ryuk from Death Note because I like the fact he just does not give a shit. I mean, he cares about not being the weakest, but he's just kind of like, yeah, fuck you and fuck everything around me. I'm gonna do what I want.
and he
I'm
likes
the
red
honored one.
apples.
Yeah. So like I said, Yuji and Toto is a good one because it's like I think it just comes from the fact that like Toto comes in for the save, like Yuji is like at his lowest,
Is that-
like he's just seen Nobara get high fived in the face, yeah, and like her face sort of like go fucking, skyward. Um, but and he was that's where he turns it when he does the whole sort of like My Hero Academia kind of like was it the lap pose, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And it all goes multicolored and
Yeah.
like everybody like reality shifts.
Yeah, I love that bit.
Yeah,
Because it's the most nothing hit at the end of the day. 'Cause it does absolutely nothing to Mahizo. It's completely pointless. It's literally just for aura.
it's that Toy Story bit, isn't it? It's like you're failing, I'm not. I'm falling with style.
Yeah. But I just love Soto. I love his schizophrenic ass. Honestly, he's just he could do no wrong.
I love the fact
Yeah.
that his first question is like, was it who's your favorite type of woman?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it makes me think. Because that's usually my opener with people's like, who's your top 5 celebrities that you fancy?
I mean, he just like
I can
he
give you
just
that list, but I won't.
Toto is just like one of them. He's just like he just believes his own hype so much. Like literally, like the speech he gives in when he walks in, and it's just like we are the exception.
We
You know.
are the hype. Oh, just KO'd my bottle against my desk.
So I understand like what you guys are saying, like because Sukuna versus Margaret, yeah, it's definitely definitely top tier. There's no questioning that.
Definitely.
It's definitely one of the most coolest fights in it. But to
the
me, just personally,
spectacle.
yeah, in terms of better spectacle, it's absolutely up there. But to me, I think the was it the Mahito one that sort of wins out to me a bit just because of one the impact, especially to Yuji's
Yeah.
character, because I feel like this is the part where because Yuji's kicked ass like from day one, but I feel
Yeah,
like this is the part where he really locks in. Like this is
Swooping
like
down
this is like
on the pillar.
this yeah yeah because there's so many satisfying moments from his like when he's initially beating the shit out of him, was it to him and Toto tag teaming him, and the whole wolves bit at the end. Honestly, just seeing Mahito, this absolute deplorable cunt, get his ass beat over and over and over again is so
To
satisfying because fuck Mahito, you killed my
yeah,
favorite character,
yeah.
fucking rot in hell.
To be fair, it's very true. In terms of like the depth and the impact and the emotional part behind it, they win that hands down because for Sukuna and Mahoraga, it's just a fight, isn't it? And of power. It's
yeah,
just a fight of strength and
It's
power and
spectacle that borders
who's the
on the
strongest. That's it.
it's spectacle that borders on the absurd to the point that it goes
Yeah.
borderline abstract. There's several times where, but if you rewatch it, you just see fucking Sukuna's a blur. You can't even. It zooms up on his face, but they're so abstract. You can't even see his eyes or mouth or any of the details. It's just pink. He's just
yeah.
pink on the top
There is a
screen.
part where it
Pink.
gets very sort of like in. It's like very. There is a point where it becomes very interstellar, and everything's just a concept now.
Yeah. I
But
mean, there is something I will give Secret versus Mahoraga fight as well, is because there's some bits that are so abstract. Because I only sort of realized it recently because like there's actually a lot more tactical depth in that fight than you actually realize. Because Sukuna is obviously testing the depths of like Mahoraga's adaptation,
yeah,
and because it's so like, oh my god, like because it's so such a flashy fight, you kind of miss it. But when you actually go back and see it with the knowledge that like of what he's doing. It's like you kind of see the moments where he is testing it. Like there's a part where he feints an attack to see if Mahoraga will actually still try and like adapt to it and still dodge it. Like that whole bit where he's like doing the Michael Jackson walk and Maharaga's like flailing what seems to be flailing his hands as nothing. Like that's that moment. He's because
Yeah.
he's faking an attack to see if Mahoraga will still try to do something about it. It's like
So,
I think that's really cool.
That's fun.
so right, Lazy, what are you saying?
Yeah. Sukuna versus Mahoraga.
You're going Sukuna. Retro?
Mahito. And
Oh, okay.
I was terrified that I'd be on my own with that one. It's just I was like, and then Mizu came in and like, nah, he goes. I'm like, I'm not allowed. But no, as good and as cool as the Sukuna and Mahoraga fight is, like you said, it's so much spectacle. There is definitely depth in there, but at the end, other than breaking the Geneva Convention at the end, it's one of those things. It's one of those things of the impact it has is one showing that Megumi has a fucking kill all switch in his back pocket, and here's Yuji with some more PTSD, which he's already suffering from. So let's just stack some more on
Yeah.
that. But then with the Mahito, like, you have so many different moving parts going on that and they keep track of it and let you and help you keep track of it. So the choreography on his movement and their fights and how that interplays is still interesting and manages to keep your grip for what is a several episode trek. And watching
Yeah.
Yuji, you know, pull having these moments where like, oh yeah, no, he gonna do the superhero thing of just pull himself up by the bootstraps and just take him out. And then Mahito literally applies the slightest bit of pressure and the PTSD from before kicks in and he's on the floor and Todo comes in and helps out and it's like cool, and you get that interesting interplay of Todo's stuff against Mahito's moves, and impact on Yuji developing this cast iron will throughout the whole thing is a fascinating thing to watch, as well as how many tropes they play and misdirect from.
Mm,
But especially
and subvert.
the biggest one being, oh, Mahito has done the ultimate anime villain thing of he's tapped into a new form and now he's completely unstoppable and he's gonna stomp the heroes. They could go off for a training arc for several months, come back and deal with him in his new form, and he won't be able to handle it. And no, fuck you. You're already way past your limit.
So, yeah, so
Oh,
you're
and
voting
yeah.
Mahito then. Mizu, I'm guessing you're Mahito as well.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really need to say anything because I feel like Retro pretty much covered
Yeah,
that.
yeah. In
And
depth
all
as
that,
well.
yeah.
What he
Yeah.
said.
So, I'm going to agree with him
Well,
on that.
this is the interesting thing because I'm going Sukuna,
And now we're at a
so
tie.
that would
Thank
make
God.
it a tie. So I don't know whether I should like take my vote away to make it so it's fair,
No.
No,
or
I'm
because I don't
glad
know
you
how we're
voted because I
gonna.
thought I was going to end up having to go thinking Green Goblin. Then and be like, you know what? I've sacrificed.
Because we've got a tie now, so I
You
don't know
can't do
how
this to me.
how we decide.
Honestly, I think you could just flip a coin because
I don't have one on me.
Because honestly, I'll Google it. They're both fantastic fights at the end of the day. So honestly, I wouldn't be mad either one.
Yeah.
So who's got a coin so we can
You can do it
decide
on
this?
Google.
Oh,
Just
on
put
Google.
I've got
flip a
one.
coin, but call it. So what do you want?
I've got one.
Sukuna
Oh.
Mahoraga heads, and then Yuji
Yeah.
versus the Hito tails.
Right, go for it.
Is it me flipping or is it
Oh.
lazy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you flipping. You're the only one with the coin. Damn it.
Oh, have you actually got a coin?
Yeah.
Right. It
A real
is
coin.
tails.
Ah,
Ooh,
Mahito.
Mahito wins.
Right. Okay. Right.
What an upset!
So round 3,
Fight.
I think this is a tough one, but I've already made my decision, is Maki and the Zenin clan up against Gojo versus Toji.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this right now, Maki.
Yeah.
Because I
I,
love the
I, I,
Gojo and Toji fight, I really bloody do, but if you're gonna make me choose, it's gonna be Maki because, again, Maki's my second favorite character. No, yeah, second
Yeah.
favorite character in all of JJK.
yeah. To be honest, it's no contest.
Are you talking
Yeah,
for the Gojo fight? You talking part 1 and 2, or just like part 2? You reckon?
Yeah, you know, Hidden Inventory,
yeah.
where he fights Toji.
I think we could probably say both. Yeah, include like both part 1 and 2 of it
Yeah.
for the sake of argument, but because it is very very short.
It is short. Yeah.
If you think of it, but I think I
Yeah.
Oh,
think
I
it
didn't know
does.
what you mean then, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
the whole
because
just the
Like when
entire
the
thing.
one where Gojo obviously gets like ambushed and killed, and then he comes
Yeah,
back and then fights in the second time. We just or just
yeah,
technically
although
class it all as one fight.
although I do love that bit with, in Gojo when Gojo's fighting Toji and he does the whole sort of like, you know, when he moves his hand and gets rid of all those buildings just to basically so Toji has nowhere to hide. I do love that. I do love that bit of animation, but
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fucking awesome because he just hides himself, doesn't he? Well, not hides himself. He
yeah,
just places himself right in the middle of that circle to be like, right, I can see you from wherever you come from.
yeah.
because the
I
Gojo
mean,
versus Toji fight is really good, and again, it's impactful because it's like it's literally how Gojo becomes Gojo.
Yeah,
well, the aftermath of the aftermath of that whole arc plays such a big part going forward. But the thing I like kind of because I love Toji too. Like
Oh yeah,
with the absence of Nanami, like Toji is definitely like up there. So
yeah.
it's almost like all the Zenins are fucking beasts.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
They're all
That's it.
sexist. They're all sexist, racist beasts.
But Toji, like, this is the first time we see somebody who, like, so he has no curse technique, he has no curse energy, no nothing, and he beats what is the strongest sorcerer of that age with his bare, with his bare. But like Toji kind of demonstrates it to me in that fight that like he could easily be the Batman of JJK. Like he could beat anybody with prep time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly,
I
without
think
Well,
that
Toji is
guy.
one of my favorite characters in JJK.
yeah.
It's because I thought it was awesome from the get go at the beginning straight away, and then when obviously he dies, oh, well, that's a shame. Like could have done so much more for him. And then when he came back in season 2, I was just so fucking happy.
Yeah.
My only thing when he does come back in season 2 is more of a story thing. I mean, I've watched Totally Not Mark's review of it, and I kind of have a different view on the whole thing. But I just the fact that like he turned up and was just like, oh yeah, didn't even like introduce himself to his son, didn't say like, yeah, you know what, I'm the asshole that left you. Just like, oh, okay, stab my head, bye, peace out. You know, I've got a deadbeat dad streak I've got to keep up.
Yeah, he's already played the absent father. He's not going to start now
Yeah,
Mm.
he's just a walking corpse.
but but the thing is though, is the Maki wiping out the Zenin clan is like, it's so cathartic, and it's just everything, just the way it's animated, the Kill Bill references,
Yeah,
the Maki's just such a fucking badass. She's like, I liked her from like before, you know, she got like singed to buggery, but like where her transformation, just like it's just from start to finish, just fucking awesome fight.
yeah,
Like choreography, animation. I love the where she smashes the face of Naota. It's fucking brilliant.
it is. Especially
Um,
since like yourself and Retro, we'd seen this through the manga first. So when this was coming round, it was like, oh my god, I can't wait for this to come out and everything.
yeah. Um, I think like there's not much we can much more we can say about it, to be honest. But like, so Lazy, where are you going?
Yeah, as much as like Toji's one of my favorite characters, the fight is it just doesn't step up to the Maki versus Sending Clan fight. 'Cause even though it's one episode, oh, it's just brilliant. It's completely encompassing of that, and they also extended it as well, which I feel like
Oh
it was
yeah.
still not long enough. I feel like they could have made it a bit longer, But yeah, I've got to
Um,
go Maki versus Senningan because it's brilliant.
Retro, short answer. Which one?
I'm the Rambler. What the fuck were you expect? What do you expect of me? It's definitely gonna be. It's definitely gonna be Maki versus Zenning Clan because, like,
Okay.
with all the short amount of time that we get to see with Toji and how much he quickly just takes shit, takes how quickly it all goes down. It's interesting. It's neat, but still, my only with Maki, we actually get to see a lot more. I feel like we get to see a lot more and a lot more of the choreography and the power of such a thing can have. Plus,
Mm,
Zenning Clan needed to die, and it was the best way.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's deep and meaningful, isn't it? Because we've talked about it before in the other episodes, but there's a lot of meaning behind
Yeah.
her and her sister
Yeah.
and everything about the
The
him and
Again,
Tenchiruga and
I like
it's just
Mizu
a very cathartic fight as well.
pointing out the
yeah.
whole thing, the relationship between the sisters, and that what is it? It's Reed. Is it a feather? That's they hand. That's a
There's yeah, the whole there's like a whole fable about the Reed and like was it geese like Paseo? Was it because what's the like art called again? It's not showing a shit on me because it's a perfect preparation, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it's called. Yeah, yeah. The whole fable. There's a whole fable about that. So there's like again, it's like it's a fight that it's a masterclass in like in animation, choreography, story impact, and everything. It's just like you just can't you can't top it. It's I got to channel I got to channel a Smash Brothers announcer voice here, but no contest.
Um,
Yeah,
so who are you voting for then? Is it
Maki.
it's Maki versus
Maki?
Zenny
Yeah.
Clan.
So yeah, that clean sweep. That's it.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Needed.
So
It's unfortunate because as we said, I do love Toji, but
Yeah,
like,
same.
yeah, Maki is Toji
yeah.
2.0.
Yeah.
So for the fourth round of the what we would call it the quarterfinals of this is
Oh no, because the quarterfinals would be the like next set of them. It's just round four. Yeah, yeah.
so because so we've got Yuji versus Chozo and Yuta versus the Sendai Colony. I find this tough because I actually really like both fights. Really like both fights. But I'm kind of leaning towards Yuta a bit more.
Yeah, see, the funny thing is that I'm gonna do a complete 180 on what I said about Sukuna versus Mahoraga because this fight, because Yuta versus Senekon is just pure spectacle. But my God, it is the goat of fucking spectacle.
Yeah, what was it? Yuta versus Sendai.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it is
Sorry, is the Sendai one
it is 30
the
minutes of just of non-stop joy.
is the Sendai one against
Yeah, it's
Godzilla
like the
hair and
it's like the free
yeah, yeah.
yeah, like it's like the freeway well
Oh,
four way technically. It's,
Godzilla.
it's some
random
parts,
oh,
but yeah.
oh my.
Um, yeah, which it is unfortunate because Yuji versus Choso again, it is a fantastic fight and it has because it's so well choreographed. It has like definitely a lot of like martial arts movie DNA baked into that shit, and
Yeah.
it's brilliant, but it just doesn't match the pure fucking hype.
I think I think the thing is like because I love the UG versus Chozo fight because again it's a choreography. It's I
Yeah.
grew up with like Bruce Lee, Tony Jaa, Jackie Chan, and to watch again like and I know I got flamed for this, but I love the fact that it didn't come down to it came down to choreography and close quarter strategy. There wasn't this whole like, right, I'm gonna throw my fist. And if quantum mechanics, like and all no, it was just I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you and try my best to shove your head in the toilet. Yeah. And it's the whole back and forth is just pure martial arts absolute bliss. Yeah. But again, Yuta versus Sendai Colony, there's so much more moving parts, and it's like it's almost like the same as the Maki fight, where it's just full on strategy, it's full on choreography, there's loads of stuff going on, and also it's finally seen Yuta come into his own
Yeah.
and being the successor to Gojo that he should be.
Mm.
And again, just like watching him strategize on the fly and not even showing an ounce of hesitation or sweat or worry. He's like,
Yeah.
it kind of makes me think a bit of Tanjiro, where it's like, you are the bad guys. I don't want to kill you, but I know I have to, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna fucking get on with the job.
Yeah, there's not much of like you said, or emotion or sweat towards it, isn't it? He's got a
Yeah,
job to do, he's got a task he's gotta do, and he's gonna do it. But I think it's
But the,
kinda
but the,
tight, it's kinda not fair really, because I don't think it's fair to put these 2 against each other, because in their own rights, they're both fantastic fights, but
it's a hard one.
there's a
This.
lot more going on with the Yuta fight, so it's a bit biased in that regard, but
Yeah, to be honest, I think a harder matchup would have been if this against Suka versus Mahoraga, really.
Yeah, yeah.
oh,
because
this against Maki versus Zen Clan,
Yeah,
So
honestly,
that
if
would have
you were
been
thinking talking
very
about best
tough.
fights for season 3, it's honestly a toss up between those two.
Oh yeah, because I struggled when I think when we on one of the other pods where we reviewed it and we talked about it, and I even said like I'm torn between the Maki one and this Yuta one because
Yeah,
they are both of like equal quality. Like if they go head to head, I think that will be the biggest struggle.
yeah.
So with that said, shall we just crack on and vote? So Lazy, who are you voting for?
I I don't know. I need more time.
Need more
it's one
time.
of those things of like both of them are really good fights, but in two completely different directions. Because obviously
Yeah,
you've got like you said, it's the choreography breaking it down into just this sort of tactics back and forth that then boils down to who control the best hands and how they do it and all the different little tactics that go on with it. Whereas obviously with Sendai Clan, it's the hands, but there's no attempt at stopping there's no attempt at stopping the cursed techniques. That's a big part of the whole thing. There is no, "Hey, we're going to have to dilute the spectacle to make this more of to make this more of an even fight." It is just, "How
Yeah,
can I handle that guy? How do I deal with Godzilla hair? How do I deal with her bending space-time? And what the fuck is the
yeah,
cockroach doing?" And all of them having to deal with, "Hey, here's this guy who's good with the sword and physicality, and now he's flicking between this. What's going on?" And watching all the interchanging parts, it's like watching one of those Rubik's cubes being done in the machine, rapidly being moved around as the machine figures it out, and you're here watching watching these three people and a cockroach, trying to do the same, figure out this Rubik's cube of how to win the fight. I'm leaning towards the
I
Sendai clan myself, to the Sendai fight myself, because of didn't have a historical impact like the Chozo one, where Chozo's like, "Oh yeah, by the end of this fight, he's about to have a friggin', sudden revelation. Yuji's gonna be able to survive, and all the things gonna shift around, and Yuji's learning all the new stuff." The spectacle and the evolution of the characters in this one, in the Sendai fight, plays out in a far more interesting way. I would say, yeah, there's more going on in that fight than I would say in the Chozo fight.
I don't know if this will alter any of your decisions. I would just like to point out that the Yuta fight, he snogs a cockroach. I don't know if that changes your viewpoint at all. I don't
Fight
know
of the
if that
decade.
sells you on more on it, or
Absolutely.
No.
Also extra bonus thing to put in is he kills Gandhi. Just saying, I don't know, I don't know if that.
Whoa.
I'm not pretty sure he killed Dulcian from Street
Yeah,
Fighter.
Dalsim, yeah. So I'll ask you again, Lazy. Which one?
Yeah, when you think back to Yuta, it's just one after another, isn't it? I think I mentioned this
Yeah.
last time, but and like you said, he's almost like an assassin in a way. He's just cold, not cold, but he's like so calculated and so, like you said, the level of what we're expecting him to be of this sorcerer. He is matching up to now being, the second person probably
Mm,
behind Gojo as like an elite sorcerer, which is fucking awesome. But thinking a little bit back to Yuji versus Chozo, like it's such a beautiful choreography, and all the water in the bathroom, and it's just come down to like
yeah.
it's to come down to like the Naruto and Sasuke kind of fight where all their energy is gone now, and they've just gone to right. Get your fucking hands off. We're fucking fisting each other.
Oh yeah,
You
just
know what I
like we're
mean?
just
It's just
gonna
like
beat the
bare
fuck out.
bones.
Yeah,
Who's gonna stand up still after this?
we're
But
doing we're doing 10 pints in fight style now.
yeah, and I don't know why. It's like you always see some fights, and you always get some fights in like in Hollywood movies as well, where they're always in a bathroom, aren't they? And I
Yeah.
don't know why that everyone just loves fighting in a bathroom. But
I d-
yeah, I think still at the end of the day, I've got to go Yuta versus the Sendai Colony because it's just like Mizu said as well, like the season 2 and in season 3, they just kept ramping it up and ramping it up even more, and it's
yeah.
just been unbelievable.
Retro
Sendai.
Sendai. Mizu.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's like I wouldn't fault anyone for going either way on this because like they're both fantastic fights, But the way I'd sort of describe it is, uh, Yuji versus Choso is like a Michelin star meal. It's like it's classy, it's fancy, it's like massively like, great quality food. But Sendai Colony is dessert in every sense. It is a buffet of dessert, and you know me, I fucking love my dessert, and I know I'm like being a hypocrite after what I said before with the Kagurabachi. Like it has no impact, no story, no nothing, no nothing. It is just pure hype. But my god, it is just so fucking cool.
I
need
love how
that
you
hype.
were slowly gonna quote Ryu, and it's like I am so full.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I'm spent. I'm fucking spent. Like fucking yeah. My room looks like a fucking Jackson Pollock painting after that. After that
What
fucking
an
episode.
what an episode we've got. We've got Mizu bloody firing shots about bloody JJK and me fucking planets.
I'm firing them off like granite blasts. Let's be honest.
And you've got me fucking planets apparently. I got done for molesting Mercury. So yeah, so
Fans
the
Sendai
winner
call
of
from
because
Jupiter.
I was gonna
Oh, yeah,
say
Jagger?
like I was I was gonna say like Sendai anyway because I was torn between the two, but yeah, I agree with that Sendai Colony. So with that in our semi-final round, which unfortunately we won't be able to get to do in this episode, we'll have to do next episode. So look forward to that. But in the semi-finals, we have Reggie versus Mahito fight against Maki. Sorry, no, and I'll start that again. I'll talk in English. I'll try again. So in the semi-final rounds, we've got Megami versus Reggie up against Yuji Todo versus Mahito. And then for round 2 of the semi-finals, we've got Maki versus Zenin Clan
Oh.
up against Yuta versus the Sendai
Oh,
Clan.
fuck.
That's gonna be a
Sendai
toughie.
Colony even.
Even though
So
we've got time to think about this, I'm still not going to have an answer by the time we come round to it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm going to
So
watch them again and make
Yeah.
very, very, very specific tactical notes on every single bit.
I think all I can think of is like a Simpsons moment. It's just like well, Barney's film was beautiful, but but ball to the ground as a ball. Is it? Well, is it like is it? Is it? I can't remember what it is. Like, football to the ground has a football to the ground.
yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to do the full tournament. We thought we were going to be able to, but we'll do that next episode when we come back. So look forward to that. Also, I think after this one, we should do more tournament styles like this because I'm enjoying this. I think we should do stuff like best JJK character, best My Hero fights, best Dragon Ball fights. Like we could go for episodes with this fucking shit. This is great.
Who doesn't love a good tournament hack? Hell yeah.
Fucking Lord, yeah!
You're going to have more
Now I've
homework
just
to
sprayed
do,
everywhere.
isn't
Well, it's about damn time.
Yeah. So with that said, hopefully everybody will look forward to the next one. Does anybody have anything else to say before we go?
I think Ryu on the JJK, even though I've not watched it, it just makes me think that he's a cowboy bebop character.
Yeah, yeah, I
Cowboy
can see
bebop.
that. Yeah, yeah,
Bebop,
yeah, yeah. Was it Ryu from? Are you talking about? Like, was it Ryu from the
Yeah.
Sendai fight?
Yeah.
Because again, he's another one like Lemillion that has a fucking pompadour. I fucking hate that hairstyle.
It
It
just
looks
reminds
like a hair fanny. It's just like some like massive hole in the head. It's just I can't stand it. I think it's stupid.
It reminds me of these pastry dessert things I used to get when I was in Prague. I can't remember what they're called now, but Prague is known for having like fucking hundreds of these places that do these like waffle cones filled with like ice cream, and it just looks, it just
Yeah, you know,
looks like one of them.
I know exactly who thinking of with the pompadour. Is it Red Line? That right? Is it like is it like a movie or something? The main character in it, I think, I'm pretty sure he has a pompadour like that.
But that seems to be a
Cowboy
very
Bebop.
popular hairstyle in anime. And I know it's from like street gangs or something, but like I just think it looks fucking ridiculous. Could not imagine having a tube on my head. Anyway, with that said, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Anime Apparently. As I said, next time we will do the rest of this tournament. So we will see you then.
Next
Say goodbye,
time
everybody.
on Dragon Ball Z.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.